Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Joyce. If you're new here, what we are going to do today is cook, and we are going to cook the most frequented snack, and that is sambusas. So enjoy. And the ingredients we are going to use is our flour. As you can see, it's sieved. The flour is sieved, and then we have for the stew, for the meat, we are going to use minced meat, and we have our ingredients: the tomato, the green pepper, and the dhania for the seasoning. And then also we have the salt and the sugar. This we are going to put it in the flour while we are going to mix the flour. So we are going to put 1 tablespoon of sugar and 2 tablespoons of salt. And then this is the spoon that we are going to use. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take this and put it here, like that too. Remember, go sugar, and then we are going to take now our salt and add 2 tablespoons again of the salt, and then we mix evenly so that it goes all the corners of the flour, and then after you mix it properly, now we are going to put some flour aside, the one we are going to paste on the sambusas while we are closing it. So we are going to put it here. We put like 2 tablespoons again, and then we add water. And this is the water we are going to put. We put the water. Make sure water should be house temperature from the tap. Like I used mine was from the tap water. And then we like stir so that it becomes evenly spread. If you have a blender, by the way, you can use a blender, but me, since I have none, we are going to do it. Is what I am doing right now. I am kneading the flour with my tap water. You don't need to use warm water, you can use tap water, it's more suitable. And then I just knead and knead. You see how it is. And then when it is like this, you put your oil. This is my oil. I love coconut flavored oil, it's really nice. So I put oil, and then I do this. I do like this. You see how it is? It's more like getting hard, and then I make sure it blends in together. You remember I put sugar and salt, so I make sure it blends in. And make sure you don't have long nails, because it's not nice to cook with long nails. And then also when you're cooking, make sure your hands are clean, because most of the time we use our hands, not the machines or anything, just normal hands. That's it. And then you add so that it mixes well. You see, and then and also when you add flour, it's another advantage, it won't stick around your bowl, and it will be more nice. And then it just blends nicely with the already mixed flour, and it toughens, it gets harder. Then tutarudi na wewe, lakini si mkono matoke. Now the dough is ready. As you can see, here is our dough, and now we are going to roll it on a rolling this. What do we call? You see, we roll like this, and make sure it is circular in shape. And if it's not circular, it's also okay, but make sure it's circular in shape and not too thick. And you make sure it's not too thick, so that it is easier for when frying. It will be easier if it's not too thick. But when it is thick, it becomes hard and then very funny. See? Like this. Three.
Action.
Now you see it is flat. It is really thick. So we are going to use our knife to cut. We are cutting them into small pieces so that we can roll them. So, and then that's when we will find out how many sambusas you're going to cook. Like this. And then you cut another piece. Like that. So these are going to be 4 sambusas. So we are going to roll them like that. You see, now it will become like a small thingy, like this, see, like that. And then we take our number 2, we roll, and then we put into a circular shape. You know, some people find it hard to uliza vitu like, how did you do this and this? So I'm going to show you very slowly. You roll, see, you roll. After you've rolled until at the end, you bring this and mash it like that, and then you take the corners and do like this, and then when it's like that, you push it inside, like you make like a hole inside, and then you bring all corners together. You bring all corners together like that, see, and then ta-da! It's very nice. And then we do our last one. So today we are going to cook 4 sambusas, only 4. That should be very easy, and there's a lot of meat, so like that. And then there we have our 4 sambusas, tiny sambusas, like that. What? And then now this is our ball, so we are going to put it here, and then we do like this, and then we roll again like that, and then you add a little flour. You add a little flour like that, and then now we roll until it becomes a big circular thing. And remember, it should not be thick, it should be really thin. You will roll it like it's chapati like, and it shouldn't be big also, like too big. It should be just medium, like that. You roll. Our end result, what we are going to do is we are going to apply oil all over the thing, all over the round chapati, and then after we apply
Action.
so we are going to apply oil all around our chapati. Then we are going to put it aside for a while so that the oil gets submerged inside the chapati. So we are going to put it like that, and then we are going to take our second dough and compress and roll. We make sure we apply flour all over the chapati so that it comes like this. And you make sure, as I said earlier, make sure it is thin. It's not like a semi-through thin, but very thin, so that when you put it inside the frying pan, it will not get inside the things that we will have put inside. So we are rolling it and making sure it is evenly spread. And you make sure it is evenly spread. Put a lot of force if needed, so that it becomes very circular and thin. And like that, this should be it. And then, just like the first one, we oil the surface. Make sure you oil the surface very nicely, and it should be evenly spread. The oil should evenly be spread around the chapati. And the reason why we do this is because when we join both chapatis, they shouldn't stick. They shouldn't stick. It should be evenly spread so that they shouldn't stick. So we are rolling our third chapati, so that we make it quicker. This is the fastest way. We are going to make them faster than you think when you join all 4 chapatis together. Now we are at the second last stage of cooking our sambusas. You see now these are our joint 4 chapatis. So we are going to preheat them. So we are going to put them. Make sure your pan is hot while you're doing this, and be careful. You put it like that. You put it when you make sure the pan is not oily, to avoid it really getting sticky, and you make sure it's full heated. Like you can see, like my gas is on full heat. You make sure, and if you're going to cook also with an oven, it's fine. So we are going to cook it like that. You preheat your chapatis first, so that the hard side will be dipped in the fire, and the soft side you'll put the stuffing. And you be gentle so that you don't spoil the chapati size. Now you see, like this one is ready. You see the hard side. You see, this is the hard side. This is now the side that's going to be inside. So, and now you do the same to all of the 4 chapatis, like that, and you make sure they all get heated by the fire. While you guys were watching, due to time and unavoidable circumstances, I cooked it behind the scenes. I hope you guys understand. Go. Now we are going to use our previous mixture, the one we were going to use, and now you see our chapatis. Now this is the reason I like cooking. You see, this will be the part that will be submerged in the oil while frying. And you can see it's really nice and warm and soft. So now what I'm going to do is easy. Actually, we are going to cut this into half. We are going to cut this into half. There, we cut it into half. And then we are going to fold like this. We fold like that. So we are going to cut our second chapati into 2 equal halves like that. And then while it is split, we fold, and it's easy. You take one corner and fold it till it's at the middle, and then you take your second corner. So we take the other side and fold, and you make sure it overlaps the first fold like that. You see, very easy, very easy. And then we take our, I call it glue. So we apply the glue all over the chapati. You make sure you evenly spread the mixture. You make sure it is a lot so that the fold will get stuck to it like that. You see, like that. Then when it is folded, you do the rest too. You do the same thing to the rest of the other halves like that. You see, Tara, it's easy, very easy. Actually sambusas are the simplest thing. You can cook them within 15 minutes and you have a very scrumptious snack like that. Sure. Now these are the end results. As you can see, this is our sambusa pocket. You can see inside, and you can see there's no penetration going to occur for the oil. You see, now this is our sambusa pockets. We call them sambusa pockets, so like that. So now we are going to scoop and fill. You scoop and fill, and make sure it doesn't get filled to the brim. And then this side, the one with a double lap, the one that you overlapped, you push in like that, and then you take your glue and you apply above the overlapped part like that. You apply over and overlap, and then you close just like that. See, like that. You see, it's closed. Final result, as you can see, this is our final result, as you can see. So now we preheat our oil in the frying pan. As you can see, we've preheated, like we wait for the oil to be very hot, and then we dip our first sambusa like that. You can see our first. Then you can put as many as possible inside if you want to like be quick and stuff. You put as many sambusas as possible as your pan can handle. Mine can handle 4 sambusas, so I'm going to put 5 to maximize on space. Yeah, you see. And that's how we cook sambusas in Coast. Now, I can't wait to eat them. So this is our end result of the sambusas. As you can see, let us cut it inside to see how sumptuous or how my hard work is going to pay off. And it is cooked and ready to be eaten. Yeah. They are really sweet. Actually, I have done a good work here. And my hard work has paid off. So, since there are 7 sambusas, I am going to eat them all by myself. And I'm going to enjoy them with a cup of pomegranate raspberry juice by Del Monte, as you can see. I love this brand. It's really nice and it's very sweet. Actually, it's original. So my sambusa is going very well. So guys,